Click the Map, Inquiry, Locate tool. It opens the Locate pane. Type Timber Crater in the search box and click Enter. Select Timber Crater, Oregon, USA from the list that appears. The map zooms to Timber Crater. Search for Olympia and zoom to Olympia, Washington. Close the Locate pane and click the Full Extent button to return to Crater Lake. Click the Explore button and zoom in to the rock unit southwest of the lake until some different symbols appear. Zoom in more until the labels appear. Examine the Contents pane and find the Classes and Labels layer. Expand it by clicking the triangle next to it to see the volcanic class symbols. Zoom out until the volcanic class symbols disappear from the map. Notice the checkbox by the layer turns light gray, indicating that it is inactive and cannot be changed. In this map, the Classes and Labels layer has been given a scale range because the symbols would clutter the map if viewed at smaller scales. Layers can be given many properties to control how they appear and behave. In Contents, click the Classes and Labels layer to highlight it and reveal the Feature Layer ribbon group. Click the Appearance ribbon title. In the Visibility Range group, notice that the Out Beyond scale has been set to 1 to 24,000. These symbols appear when the map is zoomed in below that scale. Click the Feature Layer Labeling ribbon and examine the Visibility Range group. A similar setting has been applied to the labels at 1 to 10,000. Click the Project ribbon and select the Help entry. Wait a moment while a web browser opens to the main Help page. Examine the blue bar containing the ArcGIS Pro heading and the tabs underneath it: Home, Get Started, Help, etc. Notice that the Help tab is currently active. Examine the outline of topics to the left: Projects, Maps, Data, etc. Each heading can be expanded or collapsed for more information. Examine the content presented on the right side of the window. Expand the Projects heading and examine the entries. Click on the Terminology for Working with Projects entry and skim through the topics presented in the content for this section. In the outline on the left, click the Project Items heading. Notice the expansion of the outline and many blue links to additional information within the content. Click on one of the blue links in the content. Scroll to the bottom of the content and notice the additional links in the Related Topics section. It is easy to get lost within this information. Use the breadcrumb trail immediately below the blue bar to back up to the main sections. Click Projects in the Help Projects breadcrumb trail. Click Help in the breadcrumb trail to return to the main Help page. Click the search icon. Be sure to use the Help search tool and not the search box of the browser, which would leave the help. Type symbols on the search line and click Search. Click on one of the articles, such as Modify Symbols. Briefly examine the outline and the content. Examine the breadcrumb trail to learn which section of help is being shown. Click on each entry in the breadcrumb trail, starting with the last, to back out of the content and return step by step to the main help page. Minimize the browser window with the help rather than closing it to facilitate consulting it later. Return to the ArcGIS Pro program. Examine the catalog pane to the right of the map. Notice that the window has 4 tabs: Project, Portal, Favorites, and History. If the catalog pane is not visible, click View, Windows, Catalog pane to show it. The Project tab should currently be highlighted in blue. Click it if not. It will show a list of project resources, maps, toolboxes, etc. Click the triangle next to Maps to expand the section. It contains the Crater Lake map, already open, plus 3 3D maps, known as scenes. Double-click the Crater Lake 3D scene to open it. Use Map, Navigate, Bookmarks to create a new bookmark named Crater Lake 3D. Hover over the Map, Navigate, Explore button again and review the instructions for navigating a 3D scene. Practice zooming, panning, and tilting and rotating the scene until you have mastered the 3D navigation tools. Return to the Crater Lake 3D bookmark when finished. In the Contents pane, now showing the layers of the active Crater Lake 3D scene, click the Classes and Labels layer to make sure that the Feature Layer ribbon group is visible. Select the Appearance ribbon and examine the Visibility Range group. In 3D, the scale range is expressed in the viewer's distance from the map. If necessary, resize the program interface to cover only part of the computer screen. Click the Crater Lake 3D View tab above the scene and drag it down. The docking icon appears. Drag the scene to the left option and let go the mouse button. The map view and the scene view are placed side by side. Click on the Scene View tab again and drag it to the map and choose a different docking option. Try them all. Drag the scene away until no anchor icon is visible and let go. The scene becomes a floating window. Click the Crater Lake View title and drag it off the program area so that it becomes a floating window as well. Click the Contents pane title and drag it off the program area, making it float. Click the Catalog pane title and drag it off the program area, leaving it empty. Drag the Crater Lake map view back to the program area, noticing that the center of the program area is the only place to dock it. Drag the Crater Lake 3D scene view back to the program area and use the icon to dock it to the right of the map view. Drag the Contents pane to the left edge of the program and dock it there. Drag the Catalog pane to the left edge and use the icon to dock it in the center on top of the Contents pane. Use the tabs at the bottom of the pane to switch back and forth between the two panes. To remove a tabbed pane from the window, it must first be converted to a floating window again. Click the Catalog tab and drag it to make a new floating window. Then dock the window on the left edge of the program area. Practice rearranging the windows to master the docking techniques. When finished, leave the map and scene docked side by side. Place the Contents pane on the left and the Catalog pane on the right of the program area.